He just uploaded a video, 9 to 5 workers versus streamers debate which is harder. Let's go.
Disrespect your mom like that,
she
dude.
is right now.
You're gonna disrespect your mom and say that your work is harder? That is so rude.
All right, can I talk?
Hairspray.
Listen, so your whole
So
thing.
it's dangerous.
Listen, bet.
Your
Just
job
chill,
is
chill.
you would
bad,
have to
Chad.
actually have to go to work.
Went to school, and still.
And paid rent?
Yes, I still worked.
That's what you
I'm not gonna lie. I think probably you can pay me later. Hottie. What you talking about? Alright, shit, what you mean by that? What you mean by that? Hey, what you mean by that? All I wanted to say was like, obviously a job is way harder than a 9 to 5. What the fuck did I just say? I meant a 9 to 5 is way harder than being a streamer. I feel like when you get there, streaming is way easier. 9 to 5 is definitely harder overall. I just want to give my opinion on that. And 9 to 5 is always gonna be harder than streaming. And when you up there, yeah, but I just feel like they back. Yeah.
You're high.
It's definitely
over.
harder.
I'm playing video games. I play video games on my spare
I
time.
don't even enjoy streaming.
I feel like they don't understand how this generation is, bro. Like people 30 and over, they not gonna understand how this generation is
How's it
now.
going?
Same old different day.
Okay. All right, so my argument here is that streaming and social media creation is harder than a 9 to 5.
Nah,
How?
not facts, bro. 9 to
I
5 is
don't know.
way harder, homie.
Why do you say that?
Because you gotta get up every motherfucking day, go to the motherfucking bullshit job, and slave for fucking pennies.
See, that's the thing is you're right. You get up every day, you go through the motions. You don't have to get a good night's sleep. You don't have to be focused.
Give me
on
your
locked
Insta or
in.
Discord.
Wake
Follow
up,
my Instagram,
bro, you know,
CBANDS_X.
some baddies, you know,
Nah,
maybe you sign a few envelopes,
Nope,
answer a few
nope,
phone calls.
nope.
With streaming and social media.
What's on the
creation, you have to
Discord?
run your game
No, it's up to you
24/7.
for real.
It's a switch
No,
that
when
never
you're a
turns
mail
off.
carrier, I'm a mail carrier, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. I get treated like shit every motherfucking day.
This thing
We
got to
have
deal
to
with
deal
dogs.
Thousands, tens of
You
thousands
gotta deal with
of people
dogs.
critiquing every little thing we do, every
Man.
decision we make, every thought
You
we
guys
have.
got it made, man. I wish I had
We
it
don't-
made like y'all.
We don't have to
I
go
wish.
sign a few envelopes and put them in a mailbox.
Man,
We
you
have
got
to
it
be,
gravy, bro.
What's the next trend?
Because-
What's the next
You got
idea?
it gravy.
Oh my God.
You got
I
it
had a stream
gravy.
today.
And I got dogs that want to bite my ass
And
every
you have
day.
lunch breaks. You have lunch breaks. We don't have breaks. We're on 24/7.
You got
high energy,
I
24/7.
wish I could be at home
I
like
mean,
you and
you-
get back and get paid.
I don't
You-
even,
you
we're not
can
even at
always
home.
eat
We're
it.
walking
You
around,
can always
walking
eat,
around,
though.
doing things, going to parties, doing all this stuff.
I got to slave just for not even 100,000 a year. I got to work double overtime. Bullshit.
Okay, what about this? You're guaranteed to get paid. You have a
No, I'm not.
steady
Guaranteed
rate.
pay.
I
You do have a
don't
guaranteed
work,
pay.
I don't get paid. It's
He
simple
do
as
got a
that.
guaranteed pay.
You have a guaranteed pay if you
No,
work.
I
That's
don't.
your decision if you don't want
I
to work.
got to work at the job for
If
years.
I don't go live, I don't get
just
paid
to
either.
collect.
We don't gotta deal with people spamming L's.
Yes, we have people,
That's
people in the
crazy.
chat spamming L's.
That's crazy.
Oh, this is bullshit. We don't
That's
like
crazy.
You have to create content.
that's
You have
crazy.
to be high energy. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? You guys like this stream?
That's me 24/7. I'd rather do that.
So why don't you become a streamer?
Man, that's what I want to do. F that. F this 9 to 5 shit.
If streaming is so easy, how come every single person in this seat is not a streamer?
People are lazy. They want to put in the work.
That's their fault.
I get called fat all the time.
Oh, so what? I can call fat and chubby. All my homeboys call me chubby, fat,
Well,
whatever.
That's your homeboys, though. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's your
Yeah.
homeboy.
Yeah, and you right, homeboy. You right. But check this out. My nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go out there and get that bag.
Right.
She's got something she
Right.
wants to say.
Oh my gosh, wait,
That's regardless.
Unfortunately, these flags are actually useless. We decided to use a timer instead because we suck at explaining things.
Okay.
So you raised your flag. Is there a reason you did
Yeah,
that?
because
Okay, so
I was
she's a
actually working
chef.
for 15
She
years.
can
that
cook.
means For 15 years, I had to get up practically every day, get dressed, go to work, and I had to deal with not only adults, but I also had to deal with children.
We deal with children.
Okay.
We deal with tens of thousands of children and adults.
The Lacey Thugs are. Do you not know who the Lacey Thugs are?
I can't go out in public without 10 kids coming up asking for a picture.
All right, bet I got you after the stream move. I got you.
Isn't that
That is
special?
difficult.
How long do you think this is going to last?
Forever.
Forever.
You think this
hopefully.
is going to last forever?
I hope so.
He can make
I
it
don't
last.
have that
He can make it
security to
last.
forever. Having a job, being
That's
a
why
cook,
you gotta
you
grind.
have that security of, oh, I have a job, I have a degree, I have this. This could end for me tomorrow.
Hypothetically,
Nah,
if you said,
okay.
if you all of a sudden you lost all your followers, what would you do?
I know what he'll do.
You had to get a job.
I'm asking
Trigger
him.
warning.
I'm asking him. What would
Job.
you do if you lost completely all your YouTubers?
He would have to get
you
a
had
job.
Nothing.
He
No
would
one
have
watched
to.
you anymore. I didn't even
He would have
watch you
to.
anymore. What would you have to do? You would have to actually have to go to work. Oh my God, did I just cuss at you?
That's a slur. If I did lose all my followers, I would probably buy a couple houses and start my real estate empire.
Okay, so then
Okay.
you would
I
have
mean,
to
that's-
actually go to work. You would actually have to go to the office.
And I would think that would be a much easier job than streaming.
You gotta go into your setup though and sit in front of studio lights and read the chat and be interactive.
But
and
no,
stuff.
he lost everybody. He lost everybody. He has no followers whatsoever. He would have to turn
Yeah, but
around.
you're proving my point.
You would have
You're
to
proving
turn
my
around.
point. You're proving my point on why this is harder because I could lose it all
Yeah,
tomorrow.
but you could lose it tomorrow.
If let's say you're a cook, right? Let's say you got fired. You have hundreds of people lined up. You can go cook over here, cook over there.
You could be a private chef.
You could be a private chef. Exactly. I don't have that
I
security.
was a cook in the school system. I cooked all frozen food.
But you still cook.
You still cook. You go cook for another school.
I think I saw a flag right here.
Flags. I see red flags.
I'm gonna have to backlight. Yo, Lacey, this is
The
true.
flags don't even mean anything. Like, okay, we got a black person. We got a black person.
I
We
think
got a black
something you guys
person.
aren't taking into account. Say we get a brand deal, I gotta post on an Instagram story. I gotta go find the 4 Loco cans. I gotta make sure, I get the 4 Loco can. And
Not to mention,
You have to do work. That's what we have to do.
it ruins our Twitter impressions too.
I gotta tag them.
And then that goes into falling off.
My name is Rhonda. I'm a registered nurse from the South.
Nice to meet you,
From
Rhonda.
Arkansas. 35 years ago, I decided to go to nursing school because I wanted to be a creative, I thought. I loved fashion, I loved acting, I loved singing. But in the South, whole lot of racism. Back in the 60s and the 50s, people didn't give a rat's ass if you created something, and they wouldn't support your business.
Okay.
So yes, a 9 to 5 is much harder. I had to work 7 to 3, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I had to support my daughter.
Rhonda,
You get spoiled.
Rhonda, can I ask you a question?
Nope.
Have you ever done it?
You get spoiled. You get spoiled, and your mama and daddy keep
Rhonda,
giving it to you.
Oh, nah, come on, Rhonda. Come on. We can't talk about sport. We can't talk about
Have you
that.
ever done a subathon?
All
What's
right.
a subathon?
30 days straight.
24
Hours.
They got to do
a
their whole.
day.
That's their whole life, though.
We all.
That's their whole
That
life.
ain't even healthy.
You're talking about working 7 to 3. You have 2 30-minute breaks throughout that. You get to go home afterwards, see your family, relax. We were on camera 30 days straight, no personal.
What
If you know how
day
hard
were
it
you
is
a registered
to
nurse?
have.
When did you get a break? You clean boo-boo?
When have you ran a
You-
3-minute ad?
You
When have
clean
you
up
ever ran? You
vomit,
never ran a 3-minute
You
ad.
pass trays. You short-handed.
Talk about the fake relationships that you have.
Oh my God.
Now keep.
It's
Yeah,
Think
every
about
lot.
this.
They,
Think about this. Imagine
Sure.
every little person, we call them parasocials. They judge your
Parasocials.
relationships. You can't go out to dinner or have a girl take a picture in your car.
so they tell me like the society of like the internet right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie. A 9 to 5 worker is definitely way harder. We're talking more physically, mentally. No, that can be mentally too on the streamer side, but definitely on the 9 to 5 side, a job is way harder, bro. I feel like a job is way harder. You actually have to clock in, clock out. With streaming, well, it's when you're really up there, bro. Cause I'm not relying. It's really when you're up there. When you're up there, it's easy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's easy. You just gotta pop on stream for a little hours, do get a lot of idea, and then boom, you're good. But for a 9 to 5, you actually have to work. You actually have to do that shit. You don't. It's like it's different. It's like different, and they both have their pros and cons to it, bro. They both have their pros and cons.
Finding out and
I
judging
got
you
caught with
based
my
on that.
ex.
I got
in
caught with
public.
my ex.
Even
and I
though,
got treated like I was
I'm a streamer, it is still pros and cons and pros to it. You feel me?
a pedophile for it.
But mental
What?
health,
Wait, what?
I got caught with my ex, and I got treated like I was a pedophile for it.
But mental health. When you stop caring about what people think and what they say about you,
It's the internet.
Do you? And that's a big problem with young
You can't
people.
really, like, it's the
Care
internet.
About what people think, social media, what they say about you.
That's our
That's
job.
our job.
You said you're a nurse, right?
35 years.
What do you think's harder? 24-hour open surgery, like when you're helping with, the doctor, et cetera, or a 24-hour stream?
24-hour open
Of course,
surgery.
of course.
Short-handed.
Oh no,
We're
come on. That was crazy. Open surgery, helping. Come on, bro. That was crazy. That was crazy, bro.
thousands, you're saving one.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, that was a crazy statement to make, bro. Yeah, you was in the wrong.
30-day subathon, right?
Yeah.
My argument is that you guys, none of you guys actually did any of the work during that, and it was all your filmers, your editors, your producers. All these people back here are the ones doing the work. You guys just show up and have fun.
They didn't do anything.
It's a group project.
No, because here's the thing.
Well, that's bad takes.
That's bad takes. That's bad takes. That's bad takes.
They wouldn't have any work if it wasn't for us, though.
Right. Nah, no, for real. Okay. That was
I would
hard.
even go as far to say as every person in this room, we keep them employed as well. Because here's the thing, we get sponsors from these companies that have 9-to-5s, right? These companies, hold on. These companies are not viable without influencers to push the brand and keep them in business.
Right.
Have you ever worked a real job?
No.
So how would you
Damn.
know?
I have worked a real job.
What was your real job?
I worked 8 months. I worked a double. I worked Walmart and Panera at the same time for a year.
She laughing, bro. Nah, she making me mad. I actually feel like.
What's wrong with Walmart? What's wrong with Walmart? Now niggas laughing.
Hi, I'm Chris.
All right, Chris.
Why do you think a 9-to-5 job is not harder than what you do?
Well, you're guaranteed to pay.
Guaranteed to pay.
Yeah.
And that makes it harder?
Yeah. No, it makes it easier for you
Makes
guys.
it easier
Yeah.
because we have a guaranteed pay.
100%.
Makes
Security.
it easier
Talk about
for
raises.
Makes it easier for 9-to-5 people.
Oh, you do get raises too, bro.
Job
Y'all get
because
raises.
Yeah,
Y'all
when you go to
do.
work every day,
So
everyone's
you're
like,
basing the ease of a job just on somebody getting paid regularly? Is
You
that what
get okay. Now that is a pro. You get you do get raises. You can get promoted. You can get all the other stuff. With streaming, it's just okay.
let's just say,
I guess you
when
can see
comes to
that.
perspective. If you say someone who works food, if you someone who works a doctor, it's obviously different. But if you're talking abroad, 9-to-5, someone who doesn't need a degree, yeah, it's way easier than being a streamer.
How so?
Well, it's because you
Every production line is powered by Pro.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but no, that was a good one. I don't know what that was a good one.
need any crazy knowledge. You don't need to go to school for most jobs, like certain things like a 9-to-5. If you wanted to go work at Foot Locker, I could go to Foot Locker, apply, and then next thing you know, I'm selling shoes for pay every single hour.
Right.
So according to you, a job is easier or harder based on the guaranteed pay. That's one aspect of it.
Working
right?
at Foot Locker, working at a job like Panera or wherever Lacey is easier than a streamer, yes, because a streamer you have to come up with ideas. You have to stay relevant.
We're talking about ideas now. Okay,
yeah,
we're talking about pay.
Okay, so what do you want to start with, though? But it doesn't make. But
well,
you're not even. You keep switching it. So why don't
I'm
you
not
answer my
switching
question?
anything.
You know, you 100% are.
Yeah.
So how is it harder if
What
you're
is his
guaranteed pay? I
occupation?
worked for 4 years of streaming. I didn't make $1.
Well, what's your definition of hard?
Dang, I'm not really like that's crazy, Doug. Hold on, bro.
Years of streaming, I didn't make 100% are.
Yeah.
So how is it harder if you're
You
guaranteed?
stream for
I worked
full.
for 4 years of streaming. I didn't make $1.
Holy shit.
What's your definition of hard? That's the thing. It's like what
Stuff
is
that you need
difficult.
creativity. You need to get out of your circle, comfort
Sure.
zone.
Yeah.
You need to be able to actually make people believe what you believe in the sense of like, oh, this is good content. Do you watch any TV shows?
I watch YouTube.
Okay, you watch
so
YouTube.
much YouTube.
So it's the same thing. So the people that
Absolutely,
you're
yeah.
entertained by are the people like us, just for a different audience.
Right.
That's true. But you're talking about entertainment as a job. We could talk about entertainment
This is entertainment,
as a job.
but this
yeah,
is entertainment.
entertainment
But
as
my
a
question
job
to you
doesn't have
is
any
why?
guarantees. Absolutely.
So do you truthfully, you could sit here and think that working at like a Foot Locker or something like that, I'm just using that because that's the best
Sure.
example,
Yeah,
is harder than a streamer?
It depends on what you are saying the word hard means to you. Because
In the
there's
sense of
hard
everyday
physically,
activity. Because
there's
some
hard-
people around here said, oh, I got to wake up at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, we have to do the same thing.
Sure.
Some people do that.
And you deal with yourself.
No, we deal with millions
When
of people.
you're creating that content and you have your phone.
What is he getting at, bro? Like, state your point already, gang.
You're dealing with you and yourself in that phone.
Okay, so what happens?
You're not dealing with
Not true.
coworkers and you're not
That's not
dealing
true at
with-
all. I have an
Okay.
editor that I pay who relies on me. If I stop doing
Which
any
is
type
later.
of content, he loses
So when
a job.
you go to your job, when you go to work, rather than punching a card, you pick up your phone or you turn on a camera.
Okay, so when you punch the card, let's say, who's above you? Your boss, right? What happens if he just takes the business and he says, oh, we're not doing it anymore? You lose your job.
If the work is picking up a phone or turning on a camera as opposed to going in with a bunch of people and having to multitask tasks you have to do throughout your shift and deal with your
Tasks you gotta do
coworkers
throughout
and
the stream.
interpersonal thing, Tell me how much you do of that stuff while you are actually doing your job.
What
for
is
however
he-
many number
Okay,
of hours that
What
you
is
are
he-
talking and typing and
Okay.
shitting and eating and all that stuff that everybody's watching you do.
Go ahead.
No, but there's actually a mental aspect.
I understand that, yeah.
No, let me hear me
Yeah,
out.
go ahead.
Camaraderie, like you have like a group of people, like friendships, relationships, which is the most important thing in life. So do you build that with your coworkers and stuff like that?
Sorry, bye. See you later.
Okay.
Hearing a lot of flags.
Okay. He wasn't even getting nowhere, but okay.
So I'm
Like at
Angelina,
all.
and I work as an executive assistant.
You're right. You're right. She's right. She's right. She's right. I'm not gonna lie. She's right.
All right, so you guys were talking about the mental aspect, and I thought that was really interesting because as someone
She's saying
who
like
works
she
a 9
an
to 5, technically
influencer.
it's a 10 to 6, but I still have to clock in a certain amount of time. I come home, I'm too tired to cook. Fortunately, I have a beautiful girlfriend that does all of that stuff for me when I get home, but if I didn't, I would have to cook for myself and get to bed in time and wake up in time to commute back to my job. You guys talk about how it's hard because there's a mental aspect, and I understand as someone who's been on social media a lot that you get
How long have you
berated.
been on social media? Just to get broad.
So I actually did content creation starting at the age of 14. When I moved to LA, I gained like 10,000 followers off the bat.
Damn,
and
what
I
the
was
fuck? What did you do? Wait, what? What did you do?
very young, and
On
I
what?
gained like 10,000 followers
Damn.
off the bat, and
Okay.
I was very young, and I started working with different brands.
Okay.
I totally understand the
Okay.
mental aspect. It's just that you guys can afford to say, hey, I'm gonna go wherever for 2 weeks, and that can be content, that can be your job, and you actually get to relax and travel the world and have other
So, you're
opportunities.
just saying
You
a
get
lot.
vacations too.
Just so I can answer a couple.
And you don't
So
get-
you're saying like
Yeah,
to
that-
go back to the beginning. You were saying like you can manage like your time with like relationship. Was that correct? Like you have your girlfriend when you go home. Like
I fortunately have a support system, but I every day like ask myself how I would
so
have
I'll
been
give you
able
a
to do it
perfect
without.
example. So you said 14 you started. I started at 16. For about 3 years, I was making money, and it slowly went super up, and then all of a sudden it went down.
What the
right?
fuck?
I lost everything. fell
Whoa,
off,
bro.
completely.
Whoa, wait. This nigga eating French fries with his feet. I mean,
And
that
then
was.
all of a sudden it went down.
the
right?
fuck
I
is he
lost
doing?
everything,
Okay.
fell off
He was about to
completely.
kill
About to kill myself. Real story. This is a real story. This isn't a joke. Why you smiling?
We've all been there. Every 9 to 5 worker
Nah.
has been there.
So
that's
going back to
why.
what you said,
No,
how you
not
have a
killing
support
yourself.
system.
I mean, I haven't been there killing yourself, but okay.
I moved across the country from my parents at the age of 19, lived alone in an apartment, was paying a certain amount of money every single month, and I was losing money. I wasn't making enough money to pay my, like I had
That's
money in my
TOS?
bank
Oh,
for
chill,
my
chill,
rent,
chill.
but I
That's
wasn't
about
making
TOS.
more than my rent.
Yeah.
So I was losing.
You were in the red every
I
month.
was in the
I
red
got
every
you.
single month. Girlfriend broke up with me at the time, so alone
whammy.
across the country. So it's like when you're alone too and everything's going down, where's my support system?
I don't like why she laughing, bro.
Okay, so I have a question. You said that for the first 4 years you started streaming, you had no income. How are you able to survive?
I lived with my mom. I was 16.
So that to a certain extent is privilege.
That's privilege.
Oh my
It
gosh.
is.
Now
But
it's
my mom-
privilege.
but my mom-
Now it's
Wait,
privilege.
how's that privilege? Before
It's privilege because you have the support system to have a place to live.
Well, at 15, 16, I would hope I
Yeah,
have
of course.
parents that
Like
would-
what?
Yeah, but a lot of people don't, and they have to
What is
take
that?
9
That's a
to
whole different
5s.
discussion.
Yeah, that's a whole different story. That's a whole
people
different
don't
story.
have
What are we talking about
families
now?
that support them.
Man,
or
what are we
accept
talking
them.
about? Like she changing the thing.
Because they still need to survive. So the fact that you were given
So
the
how did you move to
opportunity-
LA?
I moved across the country as well with my mom when I was 15 years old.
Do you not think that's privileged?
I mean, we moved into a 1-bedroom in Santa Monica and shared a
Come
twin
on,
bed,
it's
so-
privilege. What are you saying? Nah, nah.
I was
Like, come-
reselling shoes to afford my mom's mortgage and everything.
I get it. I've definitely helped my family out
Fucking
in
flying
times
this
where I
bitch.
was able to, but I also had to have my family support me in order for me to have certain opportunities to make money in the first place. So if you
Just
didn't
said
have
the
content
same-
creation, what would you be doing?
It's a great question. I don't know because I didn't set my goals that way. I set up my life to that. I know I would do what I want to do. If we all got paid the same every single month, let's say just in simple terms, we all got paid $100,000 a month, a crazy amount of money. Would you guys still, truthfully, I'm asking a serious question, would you guys say that all of our jobs are harder than each other, truthfully?
Yeah, if she was a nurse, she had to go to medical school for years just to be able to have her
But
foot
she
in the
knew
door.
that she was getting security because she was going to be a nurse, correct?
Not secure.
How is it not secure if you knew what you were going to do?
Nothing secure.
Nothing's secure. You just proved my point. But you just proved my point.
No job is secure, but content creation gives you the ability to have those savings,
But
to have an
Oh
audience. And
my-
even if you do lose all your followers one day,
Yeah.
even if
Let's
you
say
lose,
I lost it all tomorrow.
you still have residuals of your previous viral
But that's-
videos. Even if people are hating on
that's
you and
not
shitting on you,
necessarily-
that's still adding to what goes into your pocket.
There's literally doctors who do one surgery and make hundreds of $1,000s.
Because they were trained for decades and they had to go to
So
school.
are we.
You went to school to be a content creator?
Streamer University. Streamer University. I knew you were Streamer University.
How you doing, bro?
Good, how you doing?
Alex.
Gabe.
Gabe, how we doing?
College professor.
So
Okay.
first of all, I want to say I do respect all of you for what you do. I mean, you guys do work, but you do not work as hard as people who have a regular job.
You don't know that.
I mean, that I do know it for sure. It's very clear. People have to wake up and do their routine over and over again. It's not a daily thing, it's a weekly thing, it's a monthly thing, it's a yearly thing, it's a life thing. And if they screw up, they lose their jobs. And they always have to be careful because if they do something weird, they say something weird to their coworker or their boss, they're
Same
gonna
thing
lose their
with
job. If you
streaming.
lose some followers because of something you say, you'll get other followers. And you have a large following enough where there's enough of a range of perspectives that people will always be on board for you as long as you're producing content. People who screw up at their jobs and lose their jobs, and maybe there's a recession, there's not a lot of jobs, as could be now, they get potentially homeless or worse.
You ever heard of cancel culture?
What's that? Yeah, of course I've heard of it. But how many people have been canceled and came back? I mean, it happens all the time.
What?
Your boss is not going to
Nah.
be loyal to you if you don't get that thing in on time.
Nah, some
5
people be
times,
canceled
but
and they
you're
don't
done.
come. They can't.
Listen, but to be able to get that loyal following of people that do follow you,
Yes.
you need to build that over years
Okay.
and years and years
Okay.
and hours of
Okay.
trust
All right.
and communication and
Sacrifice.
intimate relationships with your audience.
Okay, so
that's not something that's just given to you.
Look,
that
the
you
things-
don't just fall into 1 million subscribers, 2
Of
million
course
subscribers,
not.
3 million
Of course
subscribers.
not. It takes work for sure. But like what you guys are talking about in terms of like the toll it takes on you, a large part of it, and let me tell you something, I'm a little older than you guys, so a large part of it is just general angst from being young, and you just happen to have a camera in front of you and like talking to people or whatever, but at the same time, like, you're doing exactly what most people are doing, which is dealing with life stuff, and that's normal. Like the mental toll that it takes dealing with people and getting comments and this and that, that's what everybody deals with. But you don't have to wake up at 6 in the morning and get to your job and then be there and like be on the whole time, no matter
But
what.
some people got
Anyone who has a
canceled
9 to
and
5
came
has to
back.
do that.
I said, what do you do? What
Well,
do
I'm
you
a
do?
college professor, so I have to do that same
So
sort
you
of.
just gotta come in and teach the same shit for the next.
Didn't Bruce get canceled? Pretty sure Bruce got canceled because they was on Bruce ass, and then he came back. I'm pretty sure Flight got canceled. I ain't know if Flight got canceled. I know Bruce everybody was on Bruce ass. Like that nigga DDG was. I mean, like that nigga DDG dead. He tried to cancel Bruce. That shit was hated. No, then Kai. Yeah, nobody liked the Bruce for real. But I think Bruce still popping though.
Yes, you're right.
Come on, man.
We have to,
You already know what he's doing.
we have to produce new shit every day.
For me in particular, to Silky's point, you're a college professor, so you're essentially reteaching the same curriculum to the same students.
That I had to take
what I'm
years
saying?
to learn, but
you know
yes.
what I'm saying? But I started making content when I was 12 years old.
Okay.
It started out playing Call of Duty trick shotting. I
You were-
don't think
okay.
This
anybody
nigga's a
in this
trick
room could hit
shotter.
crank
This
shot.
nigga's a
I don't
trick
think anyone in
shotter.
this room could quick scope.
Bruce
I don't know,
got
I think
canceled
they'd be
too.
proud of, but
Yeah.
So I had to do that for 4 years,
Okay.
right? And then I'm like, okay. Then I had to do YouTube for 4 years,
Okay.
right?
All right.
And then I had to do FaZe Clan, build FaZe Clan out, fix FaZe Clan, and then
Okay.
do streaming.
Okay.
So
And with how many
constantly-
people helping you?
How many people helping me?
Yeah.
Come on now.
For which stages?
Yeah, all of them. There were a lot. You had a team.
Oh, when I was trick
Was
shotting-
it just you? Like
No. It
Okay.
was just me. There's receipts of this.
It wasn't built on the shoulders of anyone?
There's receipts on YouTube of me.
Okay, well, where did YouTube come
Nigga's
from?
a trick
How did
shotter.
YouTube become so
When I was
easy?
13
Because
years
a
old.
bunch of people worked their butts off 9 to 5, making it a thing.
Right.
It didn't exist.
Right.
It didn't exist. You couldn't press
So the
play, you
fact-
couldn't press record,
So the fact that
and
you
then
have
just talk.
The fact that you have a campus to teach on.
then boom, there you go.
Right, but I also have to
academic
spend
canvas
years earning my credentials and mastering.
And I did it.
Come on, guys. Your credentials are playing video games. I play video games on my spare time. Come on, guys.
I, mean, like, I saw like these niggas mad now, bro. Now it sound like niggas is mad that he's making money off of that shit and you're not. That's what it sound like.
Play video games.
Right.
We understand.
Right. Exactly.
Come on, guys.
So you just want to get paid to play video games. It's okay. We understand.
That's what it sound. It sound like he just mad. I don't know. Cause it sound weird. That debate was weird.
Perspective is coming from a hair and makeup artist, physical job. Doesn't seem like any of you guys can even compete with the physicality.
brother.
You guys just,
I know how to do a three-strand braid.
Just sitting on your butt and talking into a microphone
know.
is very different, very different than having to get up in the morning, carry all of your gear. You've got to carry all
I mean, like, if you're a professional yapper, let me say something. If you're a professional yap, you got levels to it. And I'm saying professional for yap because you can just yap all day fucking long like T Banks. If you're a professional yapper and you can go on and on talking to your chat, of course, bro, it's gonna be way easier. Professional yap, you can talk about anything. I'm not gonna lie, like that nigga T Banks literally was talking my head off, bro. I remember doing this, he just kept talking, bro. I don't know how he did it. That's a good example.
Your hair, makeup, all of your supplies. You have to haul it around. Get up early in the morning.
Right.
You stand on your feet all day.
Okay.
You never sit down.
I hear you. I hear you.
You're breathing in toxic chemicals all day.
Okay.
All right, can I talk?
Hairspray.
Listen, so your whole thing.
So it's dangerous.
Listen,
Your
just
job
chill,
isn't
chill.
dangerous.
So
your job isn't
your
physically
thing is
taxing. You're just talking into a
So
microphone.
listen. So your whole thing. Your whole thing is we can't do what you do, right?
It's not physical. I'm saying that a 9-to-5 job where you physically have to do some hauling around stuff.
So physically, I physically
you're
can't
just
haul
talking
around
into a microphone.
bags of like makeup. You physically could never trick shot. You could not hit a crane shot.
Okay.
You can't hold a controller and make a 200K montage. You can't. No one here can.
Come on, man.
None of you can.
And you have to do that for 12 hours a day.
Yes. Actually,
You
yes.
think on 4 days they had a trick shot?
Bro, this nigga just said you cannot physically trick shot. What are we talking about, bro?
Actually, yes, I would have to do that.
Gang.
And then your day is never done. When you're
would.
done doing that, is
Gang.
your job done? Do you have to go shopping and replace
No.
all of the things
Wait.
that you use?
No. Listen,
You have to
Vicky,
clean
listen,
all of
Vicky.
your gear.
You don't know about dry streaks. You don't know about hit markers.
But when you're done, you're
You don't know
done.
about
This
if the
nigga's talking about Call
Elgato
of
wasn't
Duty.
on.
When
He's
you're
talking about
done,
Call of
you're
Duty.
done.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
If I rendered my video in Vegas and I sent the editor the clips without disabling and resample,
Oh my God.
my montage is fucked. Your main underlying argument here is what you do is physically
Daily, day to day.
Okay. Your main thing is what you do is physically more taxing and hard than what any of us
And
do.
dangerous.
I could say the same thing. You cannot physically trick shot. You could never. I would go as far
Okay,
as
so
I don't
I mean, streaming is dangerous too, bro. It does has its capability of being dangerous. People, a nigga know where you is 24/7. A nigga could just come up on you. That shit is, because we talking about danger. That shit that does have its aspects too.
How many hours a day do you trick shot? How many hours?
When I was trick shotting, it was 12 hours a day. It was however long I needed to. However long
I'm not
I
gonna lie now. No. This is trick shotting 12 hours a day is crazy, my nigga. That's crazy, gang. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even do that, bro. It's just crazy, bro. I'm never going to. I'm not that locked into a game where I'm not. Hell no, not 12 hours. Not 12 hours. At least this nigga had to been making a bag. He must have like first time getting money and he just couldn't stop because I'm not doing 12 hours a day. 12 hours a day.
12 hours a day.
However long I
trick-shotting?
needed to hit a clip.
12 hours a day, every day.
5 seconds.
And that clip is.
He carries a Barrett 50 cal and he jumps off of stuff.
I would have to get on Call of Duty, turn my sense all the way up to 10-10. I would have to get to last.
Oh my
I would have to
gosh.
pray to God that he would be in the right spot, throw the concussion. Now I gotta have my rotations down.
Dead zones. Talk about the dead zones.
Talk about dead zones.
Stick drift.
Thing is, for the most part, but that is not all YouTubers that are doing something physical. A lot of it is just talking.
That's not
Yeah, but she
really
also said it was
physical.
dangerous. We could
I mean,
walk
your
around,
fingers fucked up.
IRL stream, and someone could rob us or kill us.
Man, what I just exactly.
They're
No,
loud.
but that is an everyday thing though. That is everyday thing. Anybody can rob you and kill you, but they're on 24/7. A nigga literally knew where his location.
They're laughing, but that's happened recently.
I've gotten a pumpkin thrown on my head by a crackhead.
Crackhead ran up to him on stream and almost
died.
almost
Because he
decapitated
quoted
him
his
when he
thoughts.
Yeah.
I mean, getting a pumpkin run, that's crazy. But I get the shit beat out of you. That's not. Yeah, that shit crazy.
My name is Thelma. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. I am very occupational. My last job.
Okay.
I worked as a librarian with elementary school children.
So
I have been an executive secretary, legal.
very quiet, peaceful.
Yes, yes, all that. You know, because it's who you are. That
Okay.
You know, we create social media all the time because that's what we are. We're 9-to-5ers, and we interact and have energy with people. Where I don't think that you guys have that.
Huh?
Are you serious?
You have false energy because you're
False
across the
energy.
screen. You're not interacting with people like we
you know
do.
how many-
So what are we doing right now?
Wait, what?
What are we doing right now?
You're doing it now because we're doing a video.
Wait, isn't she debating for us? That's making it harder for us.
Do you know that there's millions of people?
Now I'm not gonna have all y'all gang up on me. Come
There's
on.
millions of people who watch the video and
Yes.
save lives every
Yes.
day. Probably more than doctors.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's people that literally stay alive because they want to watch our videos.
You know about going out to the clubs at night, staying out till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, trying to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning so you can get dressed.
So you was
to
having
get-
fun.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so
So, but I'm saying it's like you guys don't do the interaction. You don't touch people like this.
okay. Now
Okay.
What kind of shit's going on?
you go to the club, you get to put some shades on, and you go by your day to work. We can't do that because we have thousands of people.
But is
You're
that your
drunk,
choice?
You're high. You're
But is
hungover.
that
Just
your
get off
choice?
screen. We don't want to see you like this.
But is that your choice?
We don't like you like this. Why are you doing this?
But is that your choice? You chose that. You
Why-
chose this
why
life.
she talking about her eyes?
And
closed?
that's what's
do what you
happening
do.
now. That's what's happening now with the whole world. It's a total disconnect. When you have a 9-to-5, you dealing with people. You touching people's hearts,
We deal with
souls,
people too.
mind. No, you
Wait, so it's a take that they're giving false energy. They can't, like, what is she giving them? Like, they can't socially talk to people?
are not.
Do you know how many fans we meet a day?
Look, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I respect what you do.
Do you
because
watch
I
any
think-
entertainment?
Oh my God.
Of course I watch
So do you
entertainment.
ever,
I got kids.
wait,
I got grandkids.
Do you ever laugh? Do you ever laugh?
Of course I
So
laugh.
then they
We're
interact with
touching
you.
them.
But the interaction is
Did
not
it make
real.
you feel better?
When I'm watching
The
a,
Wait, did it make you feel
interaction.
better?
What make me feel
Have you
better?
ever
It all
watched-
depends on
have you
what-
ever been
it all
entertained?
depends- it
Have you
all
ever been
depends
entertained
on
and been
what's
like,
coming.
oh, I feel good?
Some of it is
I got a banger
fake.
right now.
Some of it is
You
fake.
see, you're not answering.
So
me.
now let me.
Okay, well let me answer your because I'm debating him.
Okay, yeah.
But go ahead.
Right after this, I got you. Right
Okay,
now. Go
all
ahead.
right, come on. Let's
So
get-
when you're entertained, have you ever felt like your day was better if you watched something? You've never felt like that?
Yeah, sure.
So what's the difference with us?
The difference with you is that you guys would do this 24/7. That's all you do.
Yeah.
Do you know? You just like you. Wait a minute. Somebody made a comment about, oh, I can't even go out with my girlfriend, or I can't even go out in public.
That's right.
I can go out in public and be seen.
So it's
You know what?
easier.
I'm a very social person. I'm very popular in where I do and where I am.
Okay.
I do social media.
I'm saying what we do has not affected people. It's not real. How come when I go out in public and I meet someone and they're like, oh my God, wait, I loved your videos growing up. You were my childhood. I used to watch you
Or their
every
hands
single
shaking,
day.
their hands shaking.
Like you were my child. You know how like we grew up watching Disney Channel?
Yep.
That's I've
They
had
grew up watching them.
hundreds of times
Right.
throughout years of my life have kids come up to me and say these things. So
Okay.
I mean, she didn't really have a take, but
I'm Robbie. I'm a server at an Italian restaurant.
Come on, bro.
she was really just saying that they don't interact with real people. That's what her take was. It wasn't really about the jobs aspect for real.
Oh, that's not fair.
He has the same menu, makes the same food every day. bro.
First thing I'm gonna say is nobody's gonna say being a nurse isn't hard, because my aunt was. That is the
My
most
mom
difficult
was.
shit. How are you gonna disrespect your mom like
No,
that,
she
dude?
is right now.
You're gonna disrespect
She
your
loves
mom
it.
and say that your work is harder?
She tells
That
me
is
it's
so rude,
Nigga,
honestly.
She works 2 of them.
Okay,
she works at 2 hospitals.
Let me ask you something.
She said it's mad easy. She could work at 2 hospitals.
No disrespect, but what you do, I'm not your target audience. So break it down for me, because I don't even get it.
Oh my God.
Let me ask you something.
You just said I'm not your target audience because I'm black. That's what you just said. You don't watch because I'm black, and this is what I'm talking about. It's harder.
He has to get judged every
I gotta get
single
judged every day.
day.
Everybody thinks I'm a hoodlum. I'm a nice guy.
He's a jolly dude.
I can't get a job because I got taxed. I used to work at Costco's. I had the greatest 401k granted to me. That means that when I retire, I get the biggest
still
stipend
get
of my
paid,
life.
right? You still get
Do you know I
paid.
could just sit there and just meat pack all day just to really realize that, what, maybe 20 years I'm gonna be sitting on millions because I worked at Costco's?
Yeah, Will.
Okay.
I didn't have to interact with nobody, just packing meat.
Yeah, Will.
Come on,
Is what you do fun?
Of course.
Do you enjoy what you do?
Of course.
Do you make it fun?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Is what you do fun?
Not everything's fun.
What isn't fun? Break it down for me. What do you do in a day? We'll swap stories. What do you do in a day?
Okay, so it's very stressful, right?
Not fun at all. Because this dude was talking for 20 minutes about playing video games.
Whoa. It sounds like you're jealous, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, on his diesel. You're on his diesel. On his diesel.
So I'm jealous of a harder job.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
that was sarcasm. You didn't read it. No, I'd like to.
No, listen.
What? No, stop
I
playing.
wake up maybe 3, 4 p.m. Know what I'm saying? I'm already drowsy because I just smoked the night before. You know why I gotta smoke? Because I just deal with thousands of people. I don't even like people. I gotta deal with thousands of them. No, let him stay. You gonna stay for this, right?
Wait, but you still haven't described what you've done other than smoking pot and waking up at 4.
Okay, waking up at 4 p.m., right? Now wake up. I gotta brush my teeth, right? Gotta make sure, cause I got a lot of comments. Now, you know, he don't brush his grills. What does his real teeth look like? I gotta make sure. That my
He got Chanel earrings like a bad bitch.
And there's girls in his chat too sometimes. So
Yeah.
you know.
This, you know what I'm saying?
So you gotta look
make
good
sure
for
I'm
his
pressing
chat,
save, and I'm not
right?
saving for this video. I already know what's gonna happen. It's about to be negative comments. Yo, shave that little scruffy shit on your face. Cool,
So he got fat.
So he has to hate on hate
I
comments.
have to game Marvel Rivals
Okay.
probably 1 to 2 hours before stream. You know why? Because I don't get to game it for after work. Like I could just game it after work, bro.
No
I
energy.
can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do that, right? After I do that, now I gotta sit here and plan with somebody what I'm gonna do for the stream today. Oh, looks like we got no content. All right, let's see if we could just scrub
Guess
something
what?
around.
No content, no money.
No content, no money. Now look, probably by 8 or 9 p.m., I'm still probably thinking I gotta do something for stream. My mind is fried.
You know what's crazy?
My mind is-
9 p.m. for him? Oh, I did my work today.
You already did my ear.
I did my work today.
You took the same boss already.
You're going to sleep.
What?
He already got paid. He already got his hours in.
I don't want to hog the space here too much, but do you know the expression, give a man enough rope?
You're losing me.
Kill
I
himself?
don't know. I don't know.
Basically, you're talking yourself into a hole, man. Okay, my turn. I'll be brief.
Wait, give a man a rope.
What is he?
Wait,
It means-
is that racist?
Wow.
Get this racist out of here.
Play
He has
it.
no social
All right,
cues.
all right.
Oh, you're back?
Baby, I want to say to you,
Rhonda.
I'm your black auntie.
Yeah,
That's what I
okay.
want.
Okay.
You say you don't like people. It's all about relationships that you got with people. So when you say shit like that, do you really mean that?
Do I not
Yeah.
You said,
I'm an
you
introvert.
said,
I'd rather be in my own space. I'd rather be by myself.
and that's okay. But what is it that you're doing that's helping other people?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Saving lives. I'm a superhero.
He's a hero.
I'm a superhero, no cape.
I'm a superhero, no cape. Damn. Nigga said I'm a superhero, no cape. I probably gotta steal that shit. I'm a superhero, no cape.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You look great. You look
That's
great.
right. I'm Thelma again.
I believe 9 to 5 is harder. I mean, fuck.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? This nigga, bro. I was confused. I'm like, what is he talking about? I'm like, what is he talking about?
I think dreaming is so much harder. Why are you doing it?
I can't have a public relationship because of the public eye and how they judge my relationships. I had a breakup with a girlfriend that I loved so dearly because I chose streaming.
Right.
So my question.
I loved her.
Why she
My
keep
question-
streaming, bro?
My
Why she?
question
I meant
again,
laughing. I said, why
my
she
question,
keep laughing?
If you think it's so much harder, why are you doing it?
Because I'm passionate about it.
Okay, so you love it.
He love it more than his
You love
girl.
streaming. So do you love it more than you loved that girlfriend?
That's what I had to decide.
Right. Okay.
Sacrifice, and
So
that's
you-
what you have to
so
do.
you lost
with
the
streaming.
human touch.
But guess what? If I had a 9
You
to 5,
lost the human
if I
touch
was flipping burgers,
for-
I could have had a girlfriend still.
But you lost the human touch for the streaming.
Being
Okay.
streamer, you have to be judged on thousands on thousands of people's opinions every single day. 9-to-5 person, maybe one,
But-
two.
Maybe he felt like his girl was holding him back
To my point.
from really pursuing
Is
what he
that your
wanted.
choice? Was that your choice?
But that's not the point, though. The point
No,
is
that's my point. That's my point.
streaming is harder
Was
than
that
9-to-5. That's the point.
you gave up your girlfriend for streaming? Come on now.
Shit, he ran
Okay.
up a bag. He ran up a
If
bag.
it- okay.
For a bag.
But the thing is, it comes to a point. Do I pick love and a future with someone I care dearly for, or do I pick
something that I
future
love,
something that I'm passionate about, and motion? I pick motion.
Bro, I don't think they really getting it, bro. Streaming is a career that you can take, bro. It's a career. It's right in front. It's a career, bro. Just like with basketball, just like with football, just like with sports. It's a career that you can take a punt of, bro. Are they going to say that's like saying, oh, a 9-to-5 work is harder than being a basketball player? Like, what are we going to do now? Football player, basketball player, football players, they can get injured. They can get injured badly. It can now they can't play for the season. Like, but we can go on other aspects of this, bro. We can just keep talking about it.
I'm Lala Costa.
Lala Costa? Yes. Amazing name.
Thank you. I'm an attorney.
She makes a percent off people's fuck ups. I like that.
If you had an opportunity to get a 9-to-5 that you could create yourself,
You're an attorney. Wait.
whatever you want,
Yes, I
9 to
would.
5, you would take it?
Yes,
Because why?
because I don't even enjoy streaming anymore.
You don't? What? Come to this side.
No, but I have to because this is what I built my career off of.
You feel stuck.
I feel stuck, yeah.
Have you ever watched a show and you stopped watching it?
Mm.
Have you ever watched a show and you were like,
All the time.
Right.
Same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have to.
That
I have
TV
to-
show can't. It's done. What happens to all those actors?
It's
after that?
canceled
They gotta
because I
go to-
stopped watching?
Well, no. I'm saying if
Baby,
if thousands of you
Honey.
stop watching.
I think you guys are mixing all
Yeah.
the issues.
Cartoon Network.
Why is Amazon paying me
Cartoon
$600 a
Network.
day?
Wait, what was they ready to say? Wait, hold on.
Cartoon Network is?
your
It's
father
gone.
would stop all
Yeah.
the issues
Cartoon Network. It's like
and
they
not
got millions of
focusing
people. You guys know what Cartoon Network is?
If your
It's
father
gone.
would stop, would you come up with a different brand then?
All those people are gone. Yeah, but pivot. That's the point.
Okay. Okay, swag me on. He had Call of Duty, Nick. Holy shit. Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? This nigga, I just saw 1 million. Swag signed an exclusive streaming contract with YouTube Gaming. Wow, became the first FaZe Clan member to do so. During his tenure on YouTube, Swag has achieved significant milestones, including a record-setting 80 kills in a single Warzone match alongside fellow Nuke Squad. He broke into the top 250 of Warzone 3 ranked. He clutched the pivotal victory in the WSOW qualifier, securing him a $1 million pursue with his loadout strategy. Nigga made a bag off YouTube Gaming and Call of Duty. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a professional model, but
Okay.
I've worked since I was at the age of 14.
Okay.
I was a gamer too.
I just think personally, like I agree with Jason that I think streaming does take a certain more than a 9-to-5, and I also think everybody in here, right? If you guys all try to be a streamer, right?
You couldn't do
all try
it.
to do what you guys do.
You get L's in your chat.
The probability of everybody here trying to be an attorney is way higher than somebody making streaming a career.
Absolutely, your job is you just got lucky because you're a gamer.
You just got lucky.
You got lucky.
What?
There's so many people
I was
like
just-
you
I was
out
talented.
there.
It wasn't
These
pure
days,
luck. I was-
everybody's an influencer. Come on.
No. But
So many.
no.
You just said it. Look,
Specifically
how can
what
I
I do? I'm not posting selfies around the world. It's basically all pure talent.
Wait,
Okay.
can I just why is he lucky? Why do we all get lucky though?
What is your talent?
Yeah.
Call of Duty. I was a professional Call of Duty player, like actual the
So you were
gaming.
sitting at home and you're thinking, what am I going to do with my life while you were gaming? You're like, oh, let's put a
I was
camera.
16, so it wasn't.
So,
it wasn't
Made a
really
career
like
out of
so
what he
we're
wanted
really
to do.
thinking of what should I do with my life? Like, what should I study? What should I like? Where does my life go? You just got lucky.
It's not luck. It's
because-
just he's determined. He knows that's the only route.
He didn't get lucky. He put in hours.
Yeah, no.
That's what we do too. We go to
it
school,
wasn't
we
luck.
study.
Everybody's a little bit of luck. I think people who don't have a job, they feel like they want to get lucky by getting a job. So I think people even having a job is some sort of luck.
He said, how many people of us could do this? No, it's luck. It's 1 of a million because for whatever
How is
reason.
that luck? If 1 out of 1 million, that one has to be the best. So how are you going to dismiss
Is
all
he
his
the
hard
best?
work and all of his
Is he the
talent?
best?
I got
Is
four.
he
I got
the
four.
No,
last
but
year. No. Let me give my statistics. There was over 300,000 people that played Warzone last year. This is the game that I play.
Okay.
I got fourth.
Okay. Holy
So
shit.
I was a top 12 player
Holy
across the
shit.
entire world.
And you're telling him
like-
you're
So that's not luck.
Maybe
that's,
he's
that's,
just
that's
nice.
pure skill.
Maybe
So
he's
you're
just
dismissing-
nice.
Is Michael Jordan lucky? Is LeBron James lucky?
Right.
Are they lucky?
I mean,
No,
they have a talent. They have a talent.
They had a
But
team.
it's-
So what
you
do
know how many talented
Okay.
people out
Okay, I can see where you're getting at. He's comparing him in that aspect into the gaming world, and saying, okay, I can see where you're getting
don't
at.
get the
He's
check.
comparing him, my LeBron, my Jordan, all in the basketball league into the Call of Duty where he came fourth. I'm not gonna lie, that's hard, bro. Okay, then he made a career out of that.
and they don't get the shot at it.
I don't want to take up his time. So he's not talented?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Not
That's
at
what
all.
you just said.
You just
No.
said
What he did
I
to get to
said
where
a
he is.
lot of people are talented, don't get the shot to do what he does.
Or people who
So
make it
it's
to the
luck.
NBA.
But I didn't even get a
He did.
shot. It was well, I did it off the strength of me. You know, there was no one who gave me a shot or anything like that. I simply was.
Fuck
dead
is
ass?
you laughing for?
Yo, you being serious?
Why you laughing?
Why they laughing, bro?
It's not luck. I've been doing this for 13 years. I uploaded 3,000 videos. 2,000 was I edited myself while I went to college, worked a job, and still went to school.
Okay, that's
So that's
hard.
not. I mean, if that's fucking,
stand on it, stand on
if that's luck,
Where's the luck at in that equation?
Again,
is there a percentage? We are all lucky in some way, right? If we all have a job, we're lucky in some sort of way. But
God bless.
off of specific pure talent. And I worked on that since I was 16.
I
Damn.
work with many talented
Talk
people.
your
I'm not
shit,
saying
y'all nigga.
about you.
Yeah.
Just talk in general. And there's so many people that are very talented never get a shot because they don't do the right thing. They don't go the right path. They don't meet the right people. So there are so many even talented actors here. They never get a shot. So I'm just saying it's pure luck.
It wasn't luck. I just saw an opportunity and just genuinely took it. It wasn't a handout. It was simply just, you know what, I'm talented at Call of Duty. This is what I want to do. It took me 8 years to make it a career. Is there something funny?
It's a freaking video game.
They don't get it.
It's a talent.
Permission
They
to
don't
dick
get
ride?
it. They
Hey,
don't
he's
get
made
it.
tens of millions of
They
dollars
don't
playing
get
video
it.
games.
You don't get it.
That's that privilege. That's that privilege.
But I'm saying though, you couldn't hop on a game and
couldn't
do
do
what
it.
I do.
You couldn't do
That's
it.
a skill.
Your son couldn't do it. Your grandkids couldn't do it.
Some people
Your
can't.
son's grandkids could never do it. They could never do it.
Anything that takes a talent.
The genes are done. They can't do it. They can't.
How many hours
can't.
a day did you spend?
When I was younger?
Yeah, when you were younger.
Oh, I would wake up 3 hours before school. So I wake up at 4 a.m. and I would play before school. Bus would come at 7. I go to home, come back, and do it again. I was 16.
All the time.
It was funny.
See, there's a disconnect here because to you guys, when you guys were growing up, yes, it was just video games, it was whatever. But when we
Right.
were coming up, we're like, wait, maybe we can make this career. Maybe if we get good enough at it and we create.
Do you not
good
think?
enough
Do you not
content,
think if you're talented at something, it's a God-given gift?
Video games is not like
You don't think you don't think it's talent.
You're just too old to understand.
That's
Nah,
I
for
can't-
real.
I can't argue that because
You can't.
Y'all could
I
never
gotta
play
keep it a-
FNCS either. It's
I
the
gotta
same
keep
shit.
it a buck. There's a disconnect.
Same
You come
shit.
from a generation where this didn't exist. This career, you looked at this career and you laughed. Now, how come in colleges they're teaching courses on content creation and esports?
Oh.
When you grew up, this didn't exist. So no wonder you're gonna laugh when you hear this shit because you're.
See how they listen? Yeah, see how they saw it? Yeah, see how they listen?
Just
Yeah.
don't get it, and I don't know if you ever will be able to wrap your head around.
Oh.
and it's fun. But it's like
And that's
again, it's
okay.
Oh, you gotta
That's
fight
fine.
back.
That's
You gotta
okay.
fight back. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice meeting you.
That nigga Deb did. He slammed. I mean, like he slammed that shit.
I'm Ronnie.
Ronnie, nice to meet
This
you.
past,
My name's Ronnie.
Okay, yeah,
So
that
one of
nigga
the
said,
options-
I don't think you can be able to wrap your head around it. I'm okay. I ain't never see a dad do that shit.
job
You
security.
ain't had to snap like
Are you
that.
familiar with layoffs, with being furloughed? Like taking
We
it back
fall
to
off.
that's being what? What does that even mean?
You lose
In-
everything. Every
lose
dollar.
everything. That's
Everything.
the
You
same-
lose
it's the
everything.
Okay, and then you can rebuild yourself back. You
The same way
reinvent.
you can do if you get laid off. You get a
Yeah,
new
that's
job.
it's kind
okay.
of is it not the same concept? Like
I don't know. Back in 2020, when everybody was getting furloughed, everybody was like, "Oh, let me go to social media." That's kind of an easy alternative. So
Right.
that seems kind of easy.
I know,
And
but
then-
if you lose a job, you can't.
just get another
No,
one?
you can search for. You have an opportunity to search for another one. No?
Okay, I've been searching for another one for 10 months. I interview every day, give the same spiel, have to give that smile of walking through my
I uploaded
resume.
videos for 7 years and barely got any views.
And did
It's
you
just-
wait?
it's-
You
it's-
uploaded 7 videos and
And
didn't get any views
went to school, and still.
and paid rent.
Yes, I still worked. I worked
Oh, so that you had another job.
as a parking attendant. Yes.
Okay, and was that harder
No.
Then what?
than streaming?
No, I was on my phone all the time.
Oh, as a parking attendant, that doesn't sound like you were doing a very good job.
I was chilling.
You were chilling. You weren't good at
Wait,
your
he's
job.
waiting for.
Yeah, when cars
Damn,
park,
hold
they're
on.
done. Like
Hold
they-
on. I ain't realize. I might gotta take up on that job. A parking that nigga, you can. Oh, that sound like. Hold on. Now I probably gotta invest in that.
Okay.
I don't have to.
Well, that's
I'm not
that's
security.
Huh.
I
That's
just
a
go.
one
I go like this. I
9 to
go like this. Yo, right there. I bet. Do you think an aspect of a video game, playing video games, is a talent?
I would say it's a skill. I wouldn't call it a talent. You can master it with,
Ooh,
sorry,
but people
my
play.
nephew.
Millions play video games, but there are very few people who are genuinely gifted at it.
Gifted? What are they, Mozart?
How is it not a talent? Why is it not a talent what he does?
You know what? I'm open to it being a talent. I think it's a skill. I think it's something you can master. I don't think you're a Mozart that you have this gift of like, whoa, when I put my thumb here and this thumb there and do this combo, I do this
You'd be
flip.
surprised. I mean, there's people out there who are genuinely
That they have their opposable
the
thumbs
most
like
gifted-
so good.
That's like saying, here's a
I'd
paintbrush.
be like, have you ever seen Phase Sway? Huh? Have you ever seen Phase Sway? Bro, he'd be like, yo, bro, hold on. This nigga Phase Sway would literally be like this on the controller, bro. He be doing this. It was crazy. Yo, he would literally be doing this on the controller. It was crazy. It was Spider-Man. Like it's called Claw. Yo, you'd be surprised.
I should go paint me Picasso. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And to be good at that is
So
crazy.
hard. If there's certain games that have $1 million prize pools, if there's a skill you could just learn and you're looking for a job for 10 months, go pick up a controller and go hop in this $1 million tournament and win it.
You
And win it.
You couldn't. You couldn't.
Perhaps.
You wouldn't even. You couldn't. You couldn't.
You
You
wouldn't
couldn't.
qualify.
You couldn't.
What do you mean I wouldn't
You can't even find your
qualify?
OBS stream key. Stop playing.
I need to work for it,
I know,
but
So like, but you're dismissing what he does. You're just dismissing.
I'm
Like,
not
oh, it's
dismissing. I'm saying
it's
that's
not a
easy.
skill. It's not a talent.
I
Like,
said it's a skill.
it's
I didn't
easy.
say it's a talent. I said it's a skill. It's a skill that
But
you
how
can
do you
own and
how do you
can
know
master.
if it's easy if you haven't done it? Like if you
I
don't.
played Mario Kart. I've played other games.
Oh my god, what are we
No,
talking
not a
about?
professional level because that's not what I'm trying to pursue.
I know, so but you don't understand what it takes to be on that sort of level. So how can you try to dismiss it and say it's yours is harder?
What
How
does-
do you know?
what
how
does
do
it
you
take
know?
to be on that
Because
level?
I've worked a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So
What does it take to be on that level?
Just gift, and you got to play all
Just
the time.
gift?
Tens of thousands of hours of work
Uh-huh.
and editing and filming and constantly
I'm just
having
talking
to
about pure
innovate and
skill. As far as like the
reinvent
videos and stuff like that, just off pure skill.
I had
you
to
did-
put tens of thousands of hours
Could you get a
into my
refresh second
studies.
zone, Tarping? Could you?
I have no idea what you said.
Could you get a refresh going into second zone with no mats? Can you get a refresh on the best players? You
I
couldn't.
can also put. I can circle back and give
Do
you
you know how to
different
short
terms
launch pad?
from
When
my
you're trying to get to third
industries.
zone, third moving. Do you know
I
how to
don't know
short?
what- No,
launch
I
pad?
don't. But if I
Exactly,
want,
you couldn't, but Excel sheet? You can do Excel sheet.
no, but exactly. I
They're
can
just
tell-
talking. They're just talking game.
These
and
refreshes
As a
don't come.
babysitter,
They
I
don't-
can talk to you about the different things I do and ask you, could you do that? No, but if you wanted to, you would.
If us four
Put
took-
on
took-
Yeah,
took-
they
took
was talking
3
about Call
days,
of Duty times. I ain't even like what?
You don't even
I had to
mash an
realize.
Excel sheet.
Oh,
But let me give you, if I give you 3 days about a video game, do you think you could be that talented as me?
if I wanted to, I would.
Fuck no.
So let's pay for her, whatever it is.
Pay,
Give you 3
please.
days, but if you lose, you got to give us it back in double.
No, that's
Oh,
not how
what
the job works.
happened?
You pay me,
What
I'll get the job
happened?
done.
Nah, you ain't gonna get that. You're not gonna be that nice in 3 days. I'm
I
not
would
gonna
say,
lie.
in a sense, yes, because you have to put in the work and you got to be on 24/7.
It's difficult to answer that question for us, I think, because we didn't come up in this time frame in this era.
So it's
Right.
Technology is totally different now, because we were just talking about playing tic-tac-toe on the sidewalk with Carl. I appreciate and respect what they do, and I think that's the consensus for most of us, that we appreciate and respect where they are. But it's not, what we did was, we just feel like what we did was harder. And that's what I think.
My mind was changed in the sense that now I'm even more convinced that normal jobs are harder.
All right. All right, that's the end of that video. I do feel like in the aspect of streaming, debate versus 9 to 5 workers. 9 to 5 workers are a definitely harder job. It's like it really is no debate. There was. I don't know why they made this fucking video.